Hi everyone, Dr. Suneel Dhand. Welcome to another video. 3 things that anybody over the age of 65 should focus on. Now, of course, everybody is different. I meet some 65-year-olds who are in the body of a 45-year-old, but we will take this cutoff for the sake of this video, because I think for many people over the age of 65, things start to fall off the wagon, and there are a lot of people out there who think that as one ages, it's an inevitable path downwards. It doesn't have to be that way necessarily. Now, I actually think that there are segments of the establishment that want people not around above the age of 65 because it means fewer pension costs, fewer healthcare costs, so please don't become a statistic. I've talked a lot before about diet and exercise, and I think these rules apply at any age, and I will continue to talk about these things. But here are 3 things in particular that tend to fall off the wagon after the age of 65 that you should focus on if you are over the age of 65 or you have a loved one who is over the age of 65. Please pass this on to them. Number 1, strength training. Now, I'm not suggesting becoming a bodybuilder, but it is very important. The reality is, after the age of 65, one is not going to have the body of a 25-year-old. And you can counteract some of the natural age-related muscle declines by keeping up some strength training. So whether you do body exercises, whether you use exercise bands, or even light weights, it is very important. A lot of this is also linked to gait training and keeping up your balance, and also linked to ensuring adequate protein intake, which is really important as one ages. I've talked about that before. But if you are over the age of 65, don't forget to keep up some degree of strength training appropriate for your level of ability and function. Number 2, learn a new skill. A lot of people over the age of 65 think that they are too old to learn. What utter rubbish. The brain is a very plastic organ. We have a concept known as neuroplasticity. You can be making new neural connections at any age, and the more you do that, you will counteract the functional decline of the brain as it ages. So whatever it is you want to learn that is new, whether it's a new language, whether it's a new skill, a technical skill, or even some sort of mind game. There are lots of board games out there which require you to learn new rules. Whatever it is, don't think that as you age, you can't learn new things. The more you do this, the better and healthier your brain will be. Number 3, stay social. Now, I know it's not everybody's cup of tea to have a massive social circle and be interacting all the time, be like a social butterfly, but we as human beings are built to be social animals. And something that I see a lot in my line of work is as one ages, they become more and more isolated. And that can be devastating. And there are studies which prove this. The more socially isolated, the more of a health toll it will take. So whatever you can do to keep up your social connections with people you, of course, enjoy being with, that is very important. So those are 3 quick tips then that I would advise for anybody over the age of 65. Keep up with strength training, learn new things, and stay social. One of the pleasures of my job, one of the honors, is getting to talk to a lot of older people over the age of 65. Frequently I have patients over the age of 90, but anyone over the age of 65, I think, previous generations were much stronger and more resilient than our current generations. And I think you should be around healthy for as long as possible so you can keep imparting your wisdom and knowledge onto the younger generations. You don't have to have a rapid decline as you age. So keep up with those tips. Stay healthy, stay well. Thank you everyone for listening. Dr. Suneel Dhand. Let me know your thoughts down below or any other tips you may have. Hit the subscribe button for more similar videos in the future. Also hit the bell button so you get notified when I make more videos. And we will talk again very soon.